Oh, hello. Hello, Internet. I'm right here. Hi. Long time no see. Welcome to Table for One, my at one point weekly, getting back into weekly live stream where I play some solo games. And, oh, there's the camera. Play some solo games and just have some time to unwind and play games and, well, ramble incessantly on the internet because that's what we all do these days, huh? Everybody's got a channel. Figured I might as well join in on that. Anywho, yeah, it's been a few weeks. I put some stuff together. I've got a painting video that's going to be coming out sometime soon. I just published a review yesterday, so I just had to kind of organize some shenanigans, as it were. I've got my one space for everything: reviews, live plays, painting, all of it. You can see all my minis there. Haha, over there in that case, I got some painted minis. Got a lot of Citadel paints over here. So, anyways, yeah, I just needed to kind of get some stuff done for the channel. Now things are slightly more organized, although you wouldn't notice from looking at my stack of D&D crap and weird camera background or something. I don't know what's going on. Anywho, so bear with me as well. And for those of you watching after the fact, which is probably most of you, haha, you can skip ahead via the little timestamp down in the bottom. So, anywho, let me get this stuff adjusted and set up. I'm gonna be playing some It's a Wonderful World tonight because I really like that game. I haven't played it solo before, so this will be interesting. But I do enjoy this game. I like colored cubes. They're lots of fun, and this game has that in spades. So let's go ahead and dive in and play some of that. So, like I said, it's been a few weeks. I haven't live streamed in a while, so bear with me as I shift cameras around. And oh, that is an unflattering view of my neck. Oh, blur. Okay. Bam! Look at that. Look at that lovely gameplay setup. There's my little base right there. We'll talk about what the game is and all that stuff in a minute. Let's see. Can I throw the new logo on here? So yeah, was doing a lot of different things. I was doing a lot of different things in all this downtime. Part of which was getting myself a new logo and some new bells and whistles for the channel. So I'm trying to see if I can actually upload without taking 8 years my new logo onto the stream. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Boo boo boo. A peek behind the curtain, as it were. Like I said, I will. There'll be a timestamp. You can all skip ahead if you don't want to see any of this garbage. But let's see. Add image source. Come on, Streamlabs. Add source. Yeah, let's do a new one. Do a new one. Just call that logo. Add source. Browse. This is how they make the donuts, I think. I'm not exactly sure what I'm trying to say. Is it that one? Or is it that one? No, it'd be that one. Okay. Ooh, it's teeny tiny. Let's see if I can make it bigger. So much for a transparent background, huh? All right, well, bing. That will have to be. Let's get. Yes, I want to remove logo. We'll have to get that. We'll have to get that resolved next time. Like I said, it's been a few weeks. All my stuff got moved around and sorted and all kinds of crazy stuff. So, anywho, let's get some music on. Bam. Let's. Oh, hold on. Bam. There we go. Let's make sure the music's not blasting. It is not. Okay, we're live. We're streaming. We have music. We don't have a logo, but whatever. Don't need logos. Where we're going, we don't need logos. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in. Oh, I did put one other thing. Haha. I do have one slight bit of, sure, call it image, whatever. Let's see, there it is. Boop, boop, boop. I am playing It's a Wonderful World. Whoa, whoa, that thing's enormous. Let's go ahead and shrink that puppy down. Put you over here. There we go. Now you can still see the board state, sort of. I'll adjust on the fly as needed. And on the fly, I mean awkwardly and painfully throughout the course of the stream. Playing some It's a Wonderful World tonight, because again, I really like this game. So, I'm playing the solo variant. Got my handy rulebook right here. Pretty much is the same, except you don't draft, because why would you draft when you're playing with yourself, even though it's a drafting game? So this will be interesting. And then I'm playing the solo scenarios. So rather than just trying to get a ton of points, I'm also trying to accomplish a story, which I have up on the stream right there. Where is it? Yeah. SCO1, To the Center of the Earth. I'm not going to... If you want to hear me butcher some narrative stuff from a game, you can watch my Sea of Legends videos. Those are chock full of me reading to you. So I won't read that part of it. But the core of It's a Wonderful World is you draft cards, you know, build things, you try to get resources, etc., etc. With these specific scenarios, this one is To the Center of the Earth. So what I have to do is I have to, in order to even be considered having won the game, I have to build these 4 locations, these 4 cards by the end of the game. This is not going to be a how to play. So if you know how to play It's a Wonderful World, just follow along. If you don't, I will do my best to kind of narrate what I'm doing, but this is not a Rodney Smith production, so strap in. That being said, so To the Center of the Earth, I'm trying to get to the center of the Earth, aka why I'm trying to finish the Center of the Earth card, a polar base, because I mean that's where you go to the center of the Earth. I recently watched Godzilla vs. Kong, and I learned that about that. I also learned apparently that you know, Godzilla doesn't like King Kong for some reason. It's an excellent movie, by the way. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. And then we got a mega drill to get to the center of the Earth, and we have super sonar to apparently find our way to the center of the Earth. So in order to win the game in any capacity, I have to build these 4 cards, which I'll get to when we actually play the game. And then depending on how many points I get, having built those cards, determines whether I get a bronze, silver, or gold medal. So... all right, let's get to it. So the big difference, and you can see most of the stacks, I think. We've got stacks of cards over here. So instead of drafting, which is what you do in the normal game, I'm going to get to pick up a stack of cards and use those for kind of the planning. I'm waving my hands like you guys can see stuff. Oh, hold on. Let me adjust the video over here a little bit. Yeah, you're giving me some trouble. Let's not do that. Let's do that. Let's see. Ooh, that made it itty bitty. There we go. There we go. I think I'll fix that. Let's see. There we go. No ghosting of my hand, which is always a problem. Ooh, oh, I still got the autofocus on. I swear, people, I apologize. It's been a hot minute since I've last live streamed, so I am getting all this stuff kind of fixed as we go. Let's turn off the autofocus. There we go. At least on the table, that is. That way it doesn't keep going. Woo. Me. There we go. Oh, nothing but professionalism here at Green Knight Gaming. Okay, so where was I? Yes, playing the game. So I'm going to, and again, this is not so much a how to play, I'm also just narrating to keep my head straight while I'm trying to do this. I'm going to take a stack of cards, and that's going to basically be my quote-unquote draft. I don't know if you can see me go quote-unquote. There you go. I do that a lot. Ask anybody who works with me. Let's see. So I get 2 planning phases, essentially, instead of 1. So I'm going to pick this card stack because it clears up a little bit of room on my desk. Let's see. Ooh, I got a lot of fun stuff. So I got all those. Genetic upgrades, Atlantis, Garden of the Hesperides, Icebreaker, Robot Assistance. I love this game. I love the art of this game. It is phenomenal. These cards are just beautiful. Whatever. No autofocus. Whatever. Yeah, Atlantis and Blur. Oh, man. Coming back from a hiatus of streaming is rough. So the way the game plays doesn't change too much in the solo mode. In that, I'll show you one of these cards right now. Let's look at this one. So in order to build a card, like these ones down here on the table already, I have to fill up the little slots with cubes. If I want to ditch one of these cards, I get whatever's in this corner, so I would get a little blue cube if I recycled, I believe is the term they use. Yes, if I recycle the card, I get this blue cube. And then whatever's on the bottom, that's what you get to add to your resources when you do the production phase, which is how you get cubes other than recycling cards. So, in the normal game, you draft cards until everyone has their stuff, and you decide whether you're going to build stuff or recycle it, but it all kind of goes in your pick pool. It's obviously different with the solo phase because I don't have a pick pool because I can keep every card if I really felt like it. So what I can do is I can place cards in my construction area, which is literally just adding them to the row, so to speak, saying I'm going to try to build it. I can recycle them to get their bonuses, which is the little things I showed. And the one variation of the solo phase is I can discard any 2 cards from my hand to draw 5 cards from the big main deck there in the back, discarding the other 4. So basically, I pitch 2 from my hand. I then take 5 from the big deck, pull them up, and I get to keep one of those and discard the other 4, and then go about my merry way. So yeah, that's the game. It's not overly complicated. Let me rephrase. It's not complicated when you're playing it with other people. The solo mode, we'll see how I do. But let's go ahead and do this. We've got some tunes going for everybody. There's a mic on, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, man, this is going to be a rough one. But that's what we do here. And again, it's for me to play games, really. I just like to live stream it in case people want to find out about said games. Okay, so I need to try to build the center of the earth, polar base, mega drill, and super sonar. Now, I need a lot of blues. And if I build this, I get a crap ton of blues. So I don't have a lot in this hand that really gives me stuff. This would let me build blues, but I need more blacks for that as well. I produce, currently, 2 grays, a black, and a green when it comes to production. So this is going to be tricky. I haven't played this game in a while to begin with, so that's also part of this. It's figuring out what I need to do. Let's see. Well, all right, so I'm definitely not going to try to build Atlantis because that's lunacy with what I'm trying to do for Center of the Earth. Do I sell it for a yellow, or do I try to get 2 of those cards up there by pitching this one? I'm going to pitch this one for now. So I'm going to discard that bad boy and draw 5. 3, 4, and 5. And you can see a lot of stuff here. This one is not bad. Gray's easy to get, and it'll give me greens to fill up super sonar. So I am going to keep this one and pitch these other 4. Discard, pitch, whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to affect a British thing here. All right, I'm going to try to build a research center along with all this other stuff. I'm going to then... I'm going to recycle the garden to get a blue cube and put that on my center of the earth. I'm going to recycle robot assistance to get a gray cube for my mega drill, because if I get that built quick, then I get the get some resources from that. The icebreaker would be good for the blues, and I do need blues, so I'm going to attempt to build the icebreaker. I'll just set that here for now. Move that down a little bit, and then I'm not going to recycle. I'm going to do that to get rid of these. Wait, did I do that wrong already? I probably did. Discard any 2 cards from your hand. Haha, nope. So I don't draw those because that would have been my second card to get the 1. So that's what I'm doing. That's my first planning phase done. Welcome to the shit show that is me playing games live. I'm going to take the second deck over there, just again to make room for my empire. I am the Republic of Europe, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to attempt... I do need blacks a little bit, so All right, yeah. So let's do that. I'm going to attempt to build the wind turbines. There's a method to my madness of sorts. I'm going to. I need some yellows, and currently I'm not producing any with anything I build yet. So I'm going to try to build the casino city as well. I'll just put that right here. I'm going to make some room in a second, but for now, that'll do. I'm going to recycle the nuclear plant. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to recycle the nuclear plant so as to get a black cube for my mega drill. And then I'm going to recycle virtual reality and secret society for 2 yellow cubes, which I will add to my casino city. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to build the casino city. I'm just going to recycle that and get the 3 yellows that I need for my polar base. All right, so let's see. That is my planning phase. Production phase, the supremacy rules modified. So when you're playing the normal game, whoever produces the most of a certain color gets a supremacy token. So if I got the most grays, I'd get the little politician guy. If I got the most blacks, I'd get the little military general. But when you're playing a solo game, what it is if you produce at least 5 of that resource, you get it. So I have to generate 5 gray cubes to get that guy. So now we go to the production phase, and for those who again have not played this game, it's a nice little arrow shaped board. Here, let me do this real quick. Boop. See, it's an arrow, I swear. Boop. So the arrow shaped board shows you which direction you produce in. So I produce gray first. The only thing currently producing for me, because none of these are technically built, is my little card down here, my Republic of Europe. So this is going to give me 2 gray cubes. So I get to take these 2 grays, I get to add them wherever I want. Now the thing I like about this game as well, that's neat, is as long as you haven't produced a certain color yet, you then get to produce that next color if the building's built. So as you're about to see, what I'm going to do is I do a gray cube on the wind turbine, gray cube on the wind turbine. That is the 2 gray cubes it needs. I just put them there as a token gesture because I have now built this. So what I do is I lay it on top of the card. So now I produce 1 black. And now we go to the black production phase. And of course, whoop, and my chair decides to unlock on me. Okay. Click. So now I produce black cubes. And in this case, I produce 2. 1 for my empire, and because my wind turbines are now built, I actually get another one. So I produce 2 black cubes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 on the mega drill to finish the mega drill. So these cubes go away. The mega drill is now built. And as you can see, it will give me a blue when we get to the blue production phase. But I still have the 1 black that I need to mess around with. So I've got all these guys over here. And what I need to build to be able to say that I've won the game is these 3 in the middle. So if I do this, that'll give me a lot of blues, which is what I'm going to need to finish off center of the earth. So I think I will, but I'm going to need greens as well. And if I get the grays, that'll finish that out for the greens. So I'm actually going to put it here under my research center since I'm not going to finish any of these. So now we go to green. I produce 1 green, so I'll go ahead and put that on my super sonar. And then I produce 1 blue, which I will toss on the center of the earth. And then, let's see. Boop, 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 boop. I'm just looking at the solo rules. Shuffle development cards, form 8 down, form a deck from the rest of the development cards. So I did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because there's 4 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't change. So I did my first round, second round, third round, fourth round. Yep. So when I run out of my draft pools, as it were, I'm done. So that was one turn. Now we go to the second one. There's no like discarding or anything. I'm going to take this far wall. No, I'm going to take this one in case I need to move my cards around. Waha! So we've got recycling plant, underwater city, military base, universal exposition, and recycling plant again. All right, so I don't need a ton of grays to build what I'm trying to build. So I'm going to, let's see. I do need yellows, so I'm going to sell that for a yellow for sure, for my polar base. I produced 2 black and I got 1 there, so I need 1 more black to finish that off. I don't have any in my cards currently. So what I'm instead going to do is I'm going to... I'm currently producing 3 grays, which will give me that. I'm going to attempt to build a recycling plant to get more grays, because I also need to get points. Building these buildings is just phase 1. Phase 2, as it were, is also getting points for things. So I'll try to build a recycling plant. I will sell that recycling plant for a gray over there. I will then... Actually, I will sell that gray for the recycling plant that I'm about to try to build. I will sell the military base for another gray to finish the recycling plant. That will help build things faster as far as the research center and all that jazz. And then I've got underwater city, which I will just chuck for a blue on my center of the earth. Ooh, it's going to be tricky. So this is a one-time effect. When I build it, I get a little military person. So that will help me there, but I need 2 to even build the center of the earth. So I need to figure out, to get a military, I need either black, green, or blue to produce 5 in 1 turn. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's doable once I build these. Okay. That was my first of my second turn. Yep, so I'll take this deck. And we got Submarine, Research Center, Zeppelin, Bermuda Triangle, and Ancient Astronauts. So I'm going to be generating, ultimately, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue per production once those are built. So if I'm trying to build other blues... The Bermuda Triangle is not bad. Ancient Astronauts is harder because I need the military, but I will get the military at least twice? No, that's tricky. All right, I'm going to attempt to build the Bermuda Triangle because I want the points. I'll just put him right there. Slide these over, actually. Do. Wish I had a big, giant gaming table. Okay. I will then, let's see, I'm going to get a decent amount of greens to fill that in. So that's, I need 1 more green actually. So let's see. I will sell the research center for a green. There we go. And then, what else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 of those. Puts that there. I've got a Zeppelin, Ancient Astronauts, and Submarine. I'm debating about what I want to do. The blues I need, but I'm going to have to generate a lot of those, so I don't really need to build or sell that. I'm going to... get rid of 2 of these cards to draw 5. Hi, here's my face. Hello. All right, so I got some more stuff. More blue. I think I will go for the Lost Continent of Mu, because that'll give me yellow if I need it for later, but it'll give me victory points for that guy, and I'm going to be generating a lot of blues. So I'll keep Lost Continent. These get sacked, and now I have these 2. I'm going to keep Lost Continent and try to build it, and then I will just go ahead and sell my Ancient Astronauts for a green on Super Sonar. And that is my 2 planning phases for this second round. So now, let's see. Let's see what we see. Production. Gray cubes. We'll progress down the arrow. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gray cubes, which means I get one of those guys. I get a little politician. Oh, I put him off screen because I didn't realize how low the thing was. Beep, there he is. Haha, I've got a politician. And then I get 5 gray cubes total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to then put 3 on my research center over here in the corner. 1, 2, 3, which will fill it up. So those go back in their respective piles, and the research center is now part of my utopia, as it were. My leftover 2 gray cubes go to my card. So the way the game plays is, again, here, I'll show the Empire card. So this is what they generate. There's a little symbol down here. So if you have unused cubes, they just go on the card. And once you have 5, doesn't matter the color, you get a red cube, which are basically wild cards. Wild cubes, as it were. I think I say as it were a lot too, so sorry. Sorry about that. So I got 2 gray on my card. Just put them slightly above so you can see. Excuse me. So that's the gray phase. Black. I generate 1, 2 black cubes. I will put 2 black cubes, one on my polar base and the other on my polar base. We go to green. I generate 1, 2, 3 green cubes. I will put 1 on my super sonar. I will put 1 on my icebreaker, and I'll put 1 on my card area because I don't have any other greens. But my super sonar is now built. Huzzah. So that is getting me one step closer to being able to at least finish the game. I'll move you up here. Now it's just going to be a matter of how many points do I get. Oh, I love games with little plastic cubes. Love it. Okay, so that was the green phase. Yellow, I don't generate any of. Blue phase, I generate 1, and then I generate 1 per little black tank card, of which I have 1. So I generate 2 blue, which will go to the center of the Earth. Yeah, and then that is it for that. So now that is the second round. 2 more to go, and then we'll see what happens. I will draw these cards up. Oh, there we go. That's some interesting stuff. All right, I need a black to get that done. I don't have any blacks in my hand, which is not great. Generate 2. So that'd be 1, 2. I need 2 more. I need the military people. That's the other kind of big thing that will help me. Let me just ruffle the instructions in front of the microphone. Let me just double check the red cubes. I believe red cubes can be used as military people, but I gotta double check. Haven't played this in a while. You can use a Crystallium cube to replace any resource cube. However, you cannot use it to replace a character token. That's what I figured. That'd make it a little too easy. So, ruffle around the microphone. So yes, I need to have 2 military faces. And in order to do that, I need to produce, what did I say? Black, green, or blue cubes. And I'm producing 1, 2 right now. If I finish that, that's 1, 2, 3. That'll give me the military from that and 1 from the card. Okay, so the key thing is I need to get the polar base filled, and that will allow me to then finish the center of the Earth, and then from there it's just a points grab. Okay, so I will ditch, because I don't really need yellows. I'm going to ditch the industrial complex and the giant tower. Phallic much. I'm going to ditch those 2 to draw 5 off the main deck. 3, 4, 5. Yay, got a black. I just need to keep one of these, I think, right? This would produce a black. Actually, I produced black before I do that, so that's not terrible. That's 2, that's 3. I'm going to keep the wind turbines. Actually, yeah, because then that would produce that, and that's 1, 2, 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's go. Well, no, hold on. Because all it gives me is the black cube, but it's not worth points or anything. Kind of want to finish that now. All right, I'm going to keep the wind turbines, get rid of those other ones, and I'm going to recycle that for the black cube I need to finish, boom, the polar base, which, let's get all these cubes. La 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 la. Black and yellow. Polar base is now finished. Look out, politicians. I immediately get a military general for having completed said base. That will give me a ton of blues that I will then need to do that. Okay. So, and now I have my 3 remaining regular cards in my hand. That's a blue, that's a blue, that's a yellow. I don't need the yellow, but I can certainly build this. It's worth 1 victory point in one of those. Why not? I'm going to try to build transmutation. I'm going to sell the icebreaker and the museum for 2 blues. And I'll just go ahead and put those on the Bermuda Triangle. And that was my first hand. Yep, because this is my second hand, and then that's my last round, my last turn. So I will be generating a decent amount of yellows at least once. So that would give me 3 there, would give me 1, 2, 3 here. That's 3 victory points though. I'm going to go for Alexander's Tomb because it's blue. I'm clearly focusing on the blues right now. Let's go with the tank division. I'm going to attempt to build that. I will recycle the underground city for a black cube to make that one a little bit quicker. I will recycle, do I need yellow? I do. I will recycle the National Monument for a yellow. Transmutation, I'm trying to get you finished as quick as possible. And then I'll go ahead and sell the super soldiers, recycle them for a blue. Start working on the Bermuda Triangle some more. Okay, well. Not too shabby. Now it's time to produce. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grays, which gives me a politician. And then I get 5 gray cubes. 1 goes on my tank division. 4 then go to my thing. At which point I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Doesn't really matter which ones. I'm going to put the 5 back and take a red. That'll be helpful. I'm then going to generate black, and I get 1, 2 of those. So 1 on the tank division to finish it out, and 1 on my icebreaker. Tank division is done, so those go up there. This comes here, and I get a military general for completing that one. I am then going to use both of those military generals to complete my center of the earth building. Look at that. Look at that mighty empire. And the question is, am I going to get enough points to even get the bronze medal? So I'll put you up here. Okay, so I just produced black. Yes. Yes, I just produced black. That's how I finished tank division. Okay, so I'm on green now. I produce 1, 2, 3 green. These 3 green are going to go over on transmutation. Yellow, I do not produce any yellow. Blue, I produce 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because of that one. 7 blue means I get a general. I get 7 blue cubes. 2, 4, 6, 7. Bermuda Triangle, done. Let's go with the Lost Continent of Mu, because that one is definitely worth more points, I think, in the end. Plus, I can finish it. Haha! So, I complete these two. So I immediately gain 3 reds. 3 reds right there. And then these, yep, that's it. Let's put all these back in their stack. Add these to the pile of stuff. And that is round 3. I have finished the mission that I needed to for the scenario, so that's great. Now it's points grabs, and let's see. Ruffle, rules, instructions. I need 70 just to hit bronze. Oof, yeah, I'm nowhere near that. Now, we see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to take a stack of cards. That doesn't give me a lot of points. Now, clearly, I need to just get points. That's the name of the game, and none of these really do that for me, huh? Nope. So I'm gonna ditch these 2. Put those down and draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this would give me 2 if I can build it. This gives me 1 per military, which I am going to get at least 1 more military, so that's not so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4 green. 1, 2, 3, 4 green. 1 yellow, but I need a yellow there. Yeah, I'm going to keep the security automatons, and I'm going to attempt to build it. And then from my hand here, this is 1 per green card, and I'll have 1, 2, 3 of those. So that would be 3 points, but this is 5, and it's blue, which I can definitely get. Although actually, Alexander's Tomb. Oh, but I got a lot of reds. So that's 5. If I built that, I would be 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to try to build the Ark of the Covenant. You call him Dr. Jones, lady. Oh wait, no, that's Temple of Doom. It's not. What is it? It's not the years, it's the mileage. Alright, Secret Lab or the Tank Division. I'm going to ditch both of those. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ooh, they're all garbage. Alright, well then I will just keep the Harbor Zone. And then I will use that and recycle it to get the yellow I need to finish transmutation up. Which will go here. It will give me a red cube immediately. I will put these cubes back. I will so the reds I can use is whatever I want. These just sit here until I get extras. Alright, I'll draw this stack for now. What do we got? We got Bionic Graphs would give me 4 victory points. Island of Avalon would give me 7. These are practically useless. So what I'm going to do first is get rid of Research Center and Zeppelin. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roswell would give me 1 per military, which I'll get a couple of. And I get military for building it. Juggernaut would give me 1 per black. I have 2, 3, potentially 4. No, that'd be tricky. Go with Roswell. I'll keep Roswell. I'll sell and get rid of those. I will attempt. Building Roswell is going to be tricky, but I will attempt it. I will. Well, actually, hold on. Island of Avalon probably would give me more ultimately. So I'm going to try to build Island of Avalon. I will sell Roswell for a green. I will sell the nuclear plant for a black. Bionic Graphs would give me a gray, which I don't need at all. Or I could try to build it with green. I need, let's see, I got 3 green coming from my production. Which, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 green coming from production. So I'll sell this for the gray, which goes into the pool over here. All right, I'm going to produce and see what happens. But first, All right, I'm going to produce gray first, which gives me a politician because I'm going to get 5 or more. Because I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need any of them, so they all go there, which immediately get traded for a red. Now, if I produce black, I will produce, how many black? 1, 2, 2 black? Yeah. So 1 goes on the icebreaker. 1 goes over to my empire. The icebreaker is now complete, which will give me even more blues. You go over there, Mr. Green. Let's see. Okay, so that was black. Green. I need 3 green, and I get 1, 2, 3, 4 green. Right? Yes. Get 4 green. 1, 2, 3. 1 goes over here, which turns into 5 more, which is another red. So there's 2 grays, 2 greens, and black. For a red, I'm going to go ahead and spin the red on that yellow to finish this guy out. Oh, it's taken over the table. So there's the red, there's the green. So that was the green. Now on to yellow. I produce 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough to get the anything. Not to get the little politician. Not enough to get the extra red cube. All right. So now, yeah. Okay. So now blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Correct? Let me just double check my math so I don't cheat, even though I'm playing with myself, so who cares? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, so 10 blue coming this way. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Let me just double check that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Finishes Alexander's tomb, which immediately gives me 2 generals. And I get 1 general for getting 5 or more. So she goes over there. Yep. These go over here. Now I've got 3 left. I need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reds. So that works. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which completes both of those. Cha-cha! And it gives me a red. Not that I don't think that matters, but I'll put it there just in case. Because that is the end, and now we're going to score. We're going to score these. Score these cards. Score these points. All right, so let's see. Let's see where we're at. We've got nothing. 1 point. 2 per blue card, which is going to come in handy. I'll do that one in a little bit. We've got 15, 2 per blue card. That's going to be big as well. 4, 1 per military, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 10, 5, 7. So let's see. Can I do this in my head, or do I need to get the little pad of paper out? Little pad of paper. It's got one of those nifty little score pads. Let's see. It's a fun intro game with the fam. Let's see. We'll call this Green Knight because that's who's playing. I can never remember how they want you to write these down, but it doesn't matter. So, just regular old plain points with no multipliers or modifiers. 1, 16, 20, 21, 31, 36, 43. Points for black cards, none. Points for green cards, none. Points for yellow cards, none. Points for blue cards, 2 per blue card would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 12 points. And then this is 2 per blue card, which would be another 12 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So 12 and 12 is 24 for blue cards. No extra bonus points for politicians. So I just get 1, 2, 3 points for my politicians. And then for military, I get 1 per military token. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I get just the points for them is another 4 is 8. And now time for some super math. 43 and 24 is 67. Plus 3 is 70. Plus 8 is 78. Well, I cracked bronze because I looked it up, but let's see. Let's see. Oh, it's on the screen for you guys. You can just look. 95 to get silver. So I just scraped by with the bronze medal. So not too shabby. I think I will end it on a high note, as it were, and high meaning I didn't, bust out, so to speak. But yeah, that was fun. I gotta say, I really enjoy this game, multiplayer for sure. Like this is an amazing deck building game. I don't know, solo I like it. Let's put it this way. I definitely can I switch to this? Let's see. Oh, I gotta stretch it out. There we go. Ooh, there I am. Hello. There we go. Large and in charge, as it were. Yeah, I like it. I like the solo mode. I think I definitely prefer the scenario-based solo mode. Where did I just put my rules? I'm losing my mind. I like the scenarios. So they have 6 total scenarios where you're basically trying to build specific construction cards. So like the End of Times, you're trying to build industrial complex, underground city, underwater city, and secret society. And then there's different points values for getting bronze, silver, gold. So apparently it's a little bit easier to get bronze in the End of Time scenario because you need 75 to qualify. So I guess points are maybe easier to come by. I don't know. But either way, I like that. I don't the regular. I guess regular. I don't know if that's technically regular. The regular solo mode is literally just playing for points, and then it's like, oh, well, how well did you do? I definitely like the scenario mode. This is pretty fun. I think I'm definitely going to do this again. I don't know if I'm going to do Center to the Earth or if I'm going to do one of the other scenarios now, but I think at this point I'm probably going to be done live streaming though because it is Wednesday, which prior to a couple weeks ago didn't really matter and was fine for solo gaming. But now Wednesdays is Loki night. So if you're not watching it, you should, because holy shit, that show is amazing. But yeah, thanks for checking this out. Those of you who will watch it in the future, hello from the past. And I will not be doing something next Wednesday just because I'm going on vacation. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I will see everybody in 2 weeks. I totally forgot at the beginning of the thing, so if any of you happen to still be watching, subscribe, like the video. Let me know you're out there. I don't care if I'm pissing into the wind. I'm still having fun playing my games. But it would be nice to know that, people are enjoying these videos. So either way, have fun. Good night, good morning if you're watching this overseas, whatever. And I'll talk to you all later. Oh, let me awkwardly shut off my camera because I don't have a stream deck. I've mentioned that pretty much every live stream. Where is it? Where's